Hello teachers, here is the final video explanation of the most recent MathFix. I hope you find it valuable for all your work at the end of this school year. Today we are looking at the standard 6.sp.3, which has students recognizing a measure of center for a data set that is summarizing all of its values into a single number. Here we have a simple task that asks students to describe sets of data that are compared their measures of center and their variation. This is the reverse of the usual task that gives students the data and asks them to find those centers and variations. The line plot included in this problem is a valuable tool to get students to think about the shape of the number sets rather than worry about the actual values. Today we will need to think about what measures of center and variation say about a data set and how to generalize that into something that they can describe. If your students are having trouble with the generalization portion of the problem, then they are certainly use actual values to get started. The intent here, though, is to try to get them to generalize ideas about patterns and to describe the nature of center and variation. Our answers for each situation can be really wide, so here are just a few of the possibilities. In A, where the center is greater than variation, we need a data set that has a lot of high-end values or a fairly narrow spread of the data. In B, the variation is greater than the center, so we have the opposite. We have lots of low-end values or a wide spread. In C, equal centers and variation means that we'll be spread out evenly across the center and be balanced on both low and high. In the data set that has a center equal to 0, we need values above and below 0. And finally, for variation of 0, all numbers in the data set need to be the same value. Well, we hope that you have had a really great year and that this summer is a nice break for you. Please keep an eye out for some summer training connected discussions being posted here shortly. These will be continuations of the wonderful conversations that you are having in the summer trainings that are being facilitated by our summer fellows. If you do have the time over the summer, we would love to hear from you about the work you see here or some things that we can do to help you engage with these tasks that are being offered in your community of practice.